Hi, welcome to The Basics with Dr. Mo. I'm your host, Dr. Mo. We're talking about the bad and the ugly, because what you don't know about sexually transmitted infections can hurt you. I asked women on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being very worried. How worried are you about getting a sexually transmitted infection?
20, 7, 8, 5. Still worried, but not as worried because there should be a discussion.
10.
Okay, I'm going to be completely honest, probably not that worried. Just because I don't really, it doesn't go through my head during, the moment. Usually that's not the first thing, It's probably like from a scale of 1 to 10, probably like a 5.
A 5?
Yeah, I probably think about it after.
I'm not worried, but that's because I'm with my best friend.
When you come to it, it's very frightening and confusing, and you're not quite sure how it can happen. Like, what happened that I got it, or what happened that I could have gotten it.
Should you be worried? Yes. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, you should be very worried. Last year, 10 million people aged 15 to 24 were newly infected with a sexually transmitted infection, half of all new cases.
I'm worried about, sexually transmitted diseases that are latent that we, don't know much about.
People do different things with sex, and not all the time a condom is on. And then there's oral sex. You never know what can happen when you have oral sex with someone. And if you don't trust them, I feel like you shouldn't do those other things without a condom on.
I mean, some people just kind of like, you could be, I'd rather be like careful, because there's just so many, I guess, careless people and accidents happen. Like, I wouldn't even call it an accident. I feel like you know what you're doing at the time.
I always go the extra mile to protect myself, and I've never had an STD, and I'd probably freak out if I ever caught one. I mean, I know it's, common, or I guess it happens to the best of us, but it's never happened to me, and I want to keep it that way.
Sexually transmitted infections are shockingly easy to catch. You can pick up an STI no matter how you're hooking up. Vaginal, oral, or anal sex, even genital skin-to-skin contact can spread sexually transmitted infections. Worse, a lot of the time there are no symptoms, especially for women. All this bad news, is there anything you can do to protect yourself?
Besides condoms, people can protect themselves by getting to know their sexual partner on a personal level. I'm 22, so hookups are really common. But seriously, taking the time out of your day to just get to know the person on a deeper level, you don't need to ask them exactly how many sexual partners they've had, but it's okay to question their sexual history before you have sex with them, and it's okay to get tested before you have sex with them.
I feel like if they're really involved with someone and they want to get to that next level, they should get tested together, especially if they're in a serious relationship. Like, just get tested and then have fun.
Well, using a condom can prevent most diseases, but then there's herpes, right, or HPV, so you can never be too safe.
I guess, have you gotten tested? And even if they say, yeah, I've gotten tested, ask to see their paperwork, and if they don't show you, then that means that they may be hiding something. So I wouldn't go that route. I would be like, all right, well, bye. If I could show you my paperwork and show you that I'm clean, you should be able to do the same.
You guys gave some pretty excellent advice. There's a lot people can do to protect themselves and their partners. Use condoms consistently and correctly every time, the whole time. Condom use provides excellent protection against most sexually transmitted infections. If you're going to have sex, and let's face it, you are going to have sex at some point, know that yes to sex means yes to testing. Check out the website, yesmeanstest.org. As always, I want to give a huge thank you to all of the women who share their stories. We couldn't do this without you. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and share The Basics with Dr. Mo, because you deserve to know. Thanks for watching.
Sex.